ver, Infinite Tarot 888. Let's see. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. I don't know. I wanted to say chess, but for some of you guys, October can mean something. It could be a mystery. Something about the keys. Like somebody could have said, here, Sagittarius, here's the keys. And you're like, keys for what? The keys. The keys to the crib or something. Or you could have gave your keys to somebody. Maybe there was a commitment that you had reconciled with, something you had already let go. But look, this person could have been trashed. They could have trashed your place, or it could have been that good, the reconciliation. It says, some of you guys regret it. You're like, this is what happens, Sagittarius, when you settle. See, you were supposed to let go and surrender and give it to God, the universe, but no. This person could have sung to you like they could have, I don't know, I'm hearing like, what do you call it, the serenata? If you're like Spanish, with the pinche banda or mariachi. And you're like, fuck, I thought I forgot about this person. And you're looking around, you probably could have told them, cállate la boca, shut up. This could have been you being single. Now, for some of you guys, it's not the person you wanted to be doing the serenata. Yes. You might have thought it was at first, It could have been dark and you're trying to look, but you recognize the voice. But for some of you guys, you could have been in isolation. I'm sorry. Unspoken apologies. This person could have came back, but it's not the person you wanted, is what I'm hearing. Yes, look, the other side, reverse side. Some of you guys are like, oh, yeah, you want to change, but for a lot of you guys, you could have folded too quick. Like being single, I mean, dude, look. And then I opened it up and it says finances. You settled because of money problems, work, success. You could have been tested. You could have been being tested. This is part of your ascension. Are you trusting in God, the universe? No chingas. Yes. Even your pet was like, are you serious, Sagittarius? No. So I don't know. Look. These cards came out. It says investigation and searching, looking. This person could have been looking for evidence, drinks. There could have been drinks or something, but there's something. Like if they trashed your home, you could have maybe you went out of town or something. You could have left these keys. You could have left somebody in charge. Somebody you couldn't trust, but I guess, and it could have been an ex. 825 to somebody born on the 25th of August. Could be dealing with a Leo. Yes, look, this person could have judged you. Oh, do you see how that fell off? Yeah, this person, look, they could have ran. They could have ran away. There was something taboo that you could have found out. You could have said, Sagittarius, what are you doing? Are you sure you're not doing this? Or they could have asked you, or you could have asked them. However it may be. Yes. They said, baby, don't hurt me no more. So yes, look, limited, and it says crime. It was a forbidden love. This could be, one of those, forbidden fruit. Hopefully you didn't run away, to face the music, but there's somebody, they could have been looking like it could have been trash, the whole thing. Like Sagittarius, you could have found your person with another person, but it could have been like, what? Like it could have been trash. Like ass, if it was a man, hombre, if it was taboo, you're like, what? I mean, some of you guys, it could have been your friend. If you're a girl and then another girl, and if you're a man, pues, te chingates. Could have been another man, another girl. You would have been okay, but this person ran away. Vámonos. Yes, could be a relative, somebody close to you. Look, in the shadows on the other side, but not for some of you guys. You guys, you could have been out having a couple of drinks and somebody could have said, hey, you want to come to the house? Yes, but this person I don't know, I'm picking up on some weird vibes with this right here. You know, they wanted you silenced. Maybe they took pictures of you, but there was something weird. Look, for some of you guys, like when you came back, you cleaned up. There was somebody that was coming and looking for somebody, but you kept saying, you got the wrong house. This person could be looking for somebody, you know, but maybe you're going to find photographs. Yeah, something happened, a couple of drinks. You got to be careful, ladies. You could be dealing with somebody. They could be a singing. They could be a star. They could, you know, I guess, perform. It says right here, perform very good. I'm an angel, but they're not an angel, man or woman. This person could be just trying to go in and look and check your house. This could be even the feds going in there to bug it. Bitch, don't do it. Look, for some of you guys, if you invited somebody over, they could have planted some cameras or something. And they could be right there watching, and this person could be a pervert. Yes, like for my ladies, look, trash again. You could know because this person, you know, that's all they're there in the room. Cochino, huh? They don't even take a shower. This is you, fucker. No. You could be depressed. For some of you guys, this could be your person that is, you know, they could feel worthless. They're not even wanting to leave the house. Maybe somebody found out, you know, about this encounter. And somebody could have, if they blamed it on you, people are finding out it's not true. Sagittarius, you could have been on vacation. For some of you guys, fucker, you could have been locked up. Yes, look, miracles, dreams come true. You get what you want. So look, for some of you guys with right here, passionate love, it says thorns. Deep love with encounter. For some of you guys, you have somebody that's going to be on bended knees now. For a few of you guys, Sagittarius, you're going to think this person's a clown. Look, man or woman. And you might want to let it go. Be like, no, that can't be for me. God, for reals. Yes, this could be a person that they laugh a lot. If it's your person, you're going to think twice because you know their secrets and they know yours. And both of you fuckers could be insecure, like wanting to come back. Like imagine two cheaters. This is not going to be for all of you guys. But for some of you guys, yes. And you let go and you smell them and you smell them. Oh my God, something. Maybe for some of you guys, you don't want to get a divorce. You're like, fuck, we're going to lose out. Man or woman, you could be like, man, we're going to have to lose everything. No la chingues. You go your way, I go my way. So this could be somebody, yes, they could be, you know, not wanting to separate because of finances. But, this, you know, this could be a clown. This letting go. Imagine, like, look, I'll give you the key. You give me the key. You do in the same house, smashing. I don't know. This is a weird reading. It's not going to be for all of you guys. Look, there could be a hidden room. For some of you guys, I'm telling you, you guys in the house, there's something hidden. The truth. People could be like, "What do you fuckers act like you're together, but you're not together?" Look, the hidden truth is that you're single, independent. You want to be on your own. Look, unfinished business, and there's a snake. Now, for some of you guys, it could be that, you know, in Spanish, they call it quieren taparle el ojo al macho, you know, where they don't want people to know. But somebody's saying, I'm sorry, they want to apologize. This person could have left you out in the cold. Yes, look, and they could be clowning. You never going to need me. And Sagittarius is like, are you sure? You're never going to leave me. They were firm, man or woman. You'll never need me because I'll be getting those. You'll be sorry. Yes. And you're like, are you freaking kidding me? Am I the one on addictions or them? You were tripping out because for some of you guys, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere, you were like, man, I thought I was the one on drugs. But it could have been the other way around, you know? Maybe both of you guys are marrying each other, you know, secretly. Yes. Drug, alcohol abuse, toxic relation. It says attachments. Look, forgotten person, and both of you guys could have forgot who you were, or maybe this person had you in this energy and you just wanted to, God, please take me away from this cycle. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, own master level. For some of you guys, you were firm. For some of you guys, if you were like dead serious, I'm leaving you. Yes, you could have been Juan, Pablo, Guzman, and all kinds of shit. Like Mexicans have like 6, or Latin people, they have like 6 last names. You're like, I'm leaving you. You ask God, please give me this crown back. Or let me get back on my feet. And you do, because for a lot of you guys, look, wide awake, clean, decisive, and you, if you were hooked on drugs because of this person, because man, your intuition could have been blocked. It's not gonna be for all of you guys. But for some of you guys, it all started with this uninvited guest. And some of you guys could be like, we don't know. We don't know, Infinite. This person knocked on the door, you know. They were like, you know, I'm a lost relative or something, but things could have happened. Yes, this could have been a ghost and it banged both of you guys or whoever you guys were in there. This person, yeah, I mean, he is, hey, I'm here to collect. If it was due with money, both of you guys dieron las nalgas. Or this is somebody you know. See, this person, you guys could have gave them the empty room in the back. But little did you know that person at night was a clown. Look. You knew, for some of you guys, it could have been a miracle, because you could have been with somebody que no se le paraba or something like that. And you were like, be quiet. And then your person's like, no, Amalia, no, we got to let this fucker leave. And you're like, espérate, let him go. And for some of you guys, you even slept with no underwears. Yes. And some of you guys found out like, damn, I thought he was going to do me. But no, he was doing your person. See, the trash. You're like, chew, rose, trash, silence. It's like, don't say nothing. So you could have evidence. But there's a miracle that's coming towards you. You rolled the dice. And look, for some of you guys, you could be breaking up with this person and trying to reconcile with somebody that you miss, that you love. It says right here, I miss you. You're rolling the dice, and it could be Sagittarius, a third-party situation. It's like if you were dealing with somebody that was a freak, and you might have not known, but you knew. Some of you guys are like, I hope nobody finds out, like, because maybe it was a mystery at first, you know? Because it says mystery, unknown, puzzle. You could have been like, I don't know what's happening, but there was something within you changing. Now, this might not be for all of you guys, just some of you guys. I'm just saying. Sagittarius, let's see what's up. What's up? I might not post this, man, because this is weird. But some of you guys like, I know a Sagittarius like that. Yes, look, something about the crown. Like top level. You're like, I could handle that. Now, for some of you guys, you ascended to a different level and you progressed, like in a relationship. It could have been, look, divine intervention. It could have been karma. You could have been, you know, some of you guys, I'm picturing this. I don't want to picture this. I'm picking up or I'm downloading. It's like for some of you guys, you could have been looking for things. Like you knew something was weird around the house and you could have been looking in the vents, like something was telling you that you were being seen, but that's like through the whole world, man. Like aliens are watching you. Yes, because look, it says, you're like, something's not right. There's something that, you know, puzzles you within. Because like for some of you guys, this could have been a place where they could have said, hey, anytime you want to come over here, Sagittarius, here's the key. And you're like, really? And it could have been a place where you smashed, like if you had an affair, but they were watching. Look. And you could have been like, no, everything's safe. Be careful if that's something that's happening, because ain't nobody going to give you no room for no free. No free. Look, poisonous for look, there was a snake. It was for you to come in. For some of you guys, you could have told a person, this could be even a person you could have been warning, don't mess with this person. They're going to run a train. And then you're the first person running in front of the line, ay, mija, it was your grandma. Like, a mí que me vayan un pinche train. Because some of you guys, your abuelitas could be freaks. Look, taboo. Not all of you guys, you know, but for some of you guys, I don't know. Let's get out of this deck. Let's do this one right here. Sagittarius, this was weird, but for some of you guys, the rhythm of life. Feel manifestations as a sacred dance with the universe. I move in time with spirit. Some of you guys are just straight up freaks. Look, clear passage. You have many choices to make to move closer to your desires. I make good decisions. Sagittarius, if this is your readings, put it in the comments. If this is not, this is what's happening to an ex. And maybe they're missing an action. Maybe they did a zero contact. You don't know and you don't care. You want new, and that's what you're aiming for. Yes, for some of you guys, look, you're like lunar magic. You're like, fuck that. Do you see the moon right there? You're like, cruz, cruz, ¿dónde está Jesús? Or something like that. It says, connect with your natural cycles of the moon to attract what you want. I sync with nature. So some of you guys, you need to go out in nature. Doesn't mean you got to be out there but naked. But you could go out there and put your feet in the ground next to the tree. Some of you guys nasty. Están ahí un lado del árbol. It says clear passage, okay? So, yes, for some of you guys, you're like, man, I don't want bad sex. Infinite. For some of you guys, this energy is weird. I got to tell you. Anything else? It says guided steps. Trust the process even when your path seems blocked or unclear. I keep moving forward. And if you notice here, look, for some of you guys, you're trusting the universe. You're enjoying the path. Mystic circle, look. Where do you want me to go, God? And this is what it's all about, because Sagittarius, for a lot of you guys, you want adventures. Now, this kind of adventure was crazy. Real crazy. It says true north aligned with the decisions with spirit. Like crazy. Some of you guys, there could be an age gap or something like that, or something like that weird. I don't know. But it's something you came to experience. Yes, for some of you guys, yes. Mystic circle, connect with your ancestral wisdom and have patience on the journey. I am grounded in my path. So for the month of August, sacred alchemy. Let your mind, body, and spirit harmonize with your intuition. I am aligned with spirit. You're being asked, you're whatever you're doing, whatever you're aligning with, you're being asked to go in the direction that you feel called to. Like, do what makes you feel good. That's not kind of good, because make sure you're using protection. I heard like feeling young again. But somebody could be jealous. For some of you guys, you could have people jealous because you could be in this energy of rejuvenation. Now, for some of you guys, you left a weirdo, and it could have been that weirdo. You're like, man, I don't know. If you're a woman, you're like, I don't know, como que te miro acá, and you're like, oh. Yeah, they could. For some of you guys, if you did bust them, you're like, fuck. You could feel like. But for a lot of you guys, you could have forgave and let go. I don't know. For some of you guys, I feel like both of you guys could have married, like both of you guys could have cheated, but somebody with the last person you would have thought. But for a lot of you guys, look at this little cat. You could be like, later. How does it go? Yeah, so something with this. You could be dealing with some oriental, but butterflies and rainbows. This person could have made you feel like that. For some of you guys, it was something of competition. Make your life exciting, but damn, that's crazy. I don't know. Anything else? I guess that's it. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. I don't know if we're gonna post this up at all. If it's you, they said put it up. It could be for somebody of you guys. Some of you guys could be letting go of guilt and shame. Some of you guys are like, I'm never gonna find somebody that's normal. No, you were made special, like unique. Look, wrong time, right time. Wait, divine timing. Somebody's about to make this big change. Like if you're waiting on somebody from the past, I don't know, I'm feeling like Sagittarius. For some of you guys, you met somebody. You didn't meet them by chance. I don't know if this was like snow area up north or something, but it could have been cold in one of the period of time where you were at your lowest, cold. And they're like, I'm sorry, I just want to be with you. But you know, this is a person that could have put you, you know, like king and queen status, kind of something like that. And it just had to do with independence, something about setting yourself free, you or them. Now, for some of you guys, look, some of you guys are just holding back. You don't want to take action. One of you guys, you could have rolled the dice, and then the other one's right there waiting. No chingues. They're gonna find somebody else. Look, and it could be about finances. Like the universe gave you the key to this person's heart, and you're just needing to roll the dice. And you could be like, it's a mystery, but of course, it's gonna be more exciting. You could be under confusion, you know, but I'm telling you, look, with the mirror, both of you guys are mirroring each other's. Pinches jotos los dos, or tienen miedo. Y'all are scared. You think it's gonna be short. Like if this fool showed up with one rose, like that could be the one. But you're like, fuck, I want the whole dozen. He could have used the petals, you know, for the bedroom. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment.